ओम। सो जो लोग कंफर्टेबल हैं फ्लोर में बैठने के लिए प्रिफर करें, फ्लोर में बैठें। जो चेयर्स हैं, जो फ्लोर में बैठना जिनके लिए मुश्किल है, दे कैन यूज़ द चेयर्स। तो अगर आप फ्लोर में कंफर्टेबल हैं तो कोशिश करें फ्लोर में ही बैठें, कारपेट पर। हाँ, okay. And kids are specially requested to sit on the floor. Okay. Vacate the chairs for your grandparents and others. तो अब आचार्य जी अभी बच्चों को वो वस्त्र दान कर रहे हैं। ओम येनेन्द्राय बृहस्पतिर्वासः पर्यदधादमृतं येन त्वा परिदधामि आयुषे दीर्घायुत्वाय बलय वर्चसे। अब आ जाइए, शुरू कर। सो नमस्ते एवरीवन, हम मेरी टाइम हो चुका है, हम स्टार्ट करते हैं। ठीक है अपना। हाँ, एक रिक्वेस्ट है, वो लेडीज एंड जेंट्स अलग अलग मत बैठें। आप अपने फैमिली के साथ अगर कंफर्टेबल हैं तो फैमिली के साथ बैठ सकते हैं। अगर कंफर्टेबल नहीं है देन वो फिर हम तो कुछ कर नहीं सकते। वो ज़्यादा सुंदर लगेगा अगर आप अपने पति पत्नी बच्चों के साथ बैठते हैं। ओके, so everyone make your body straight, relax. So we'll do 3 times of Om chanting. So we'll inhale slowly, deeply. With exhaling, we'll recite a long Om, and that's how we'll repeat 3 times. Okay? Okay, start to inhale, all the kids and everyone. Once again. Once again. So Om is the name of God, and it means the God who is the creator, caretaker and destroyer of the universe. So all the kids just repeat after me, say Om. It means the God who is the creator, caretaker and destroyer of the universe. Okay, so now Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah प्रचोदयात्। तूने हमें उत्पन्न किया, पालन भी कर रहा है तू। तुझसे ही पाते प्राण हम, दुखियों के कष्ट हरता है तू। तेरा महान तेज है, छाया हुआ सभी स्थान। सृष्टि की वस्तु वस्तु में तू हो रहा विद्यमान। तेरा ही धरते ध्यान हम, मांगते हैं तेरी दया। ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला। दाता हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग पर चला। अथ स्वस्ति वाचनम। ओम अग्निमीळे पुरोहितं यज्ञस्य देव मृत्युजं होतारं रत्नधातमम्। ओम सनः पिते वसुनवे अग्ने भव सचस्वानः स्वस्तये। ओम स्वस्ति नो मिमीतामश्विना भगः स्वस्ति देव्यः दितिरनर्वणः। स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो दधातु नः, स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतुना। ओम स्वस्तये वायुमुपब्रवामहे सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः। बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये स्वस्तय आदित्यासो भवन्तु नः। ओम विश्वे देवानो अद्य स्वस्तये वैश्वानरो वसुरग्निः स्वस्तये देवा अवन्त्वरिभवः स्वस्तये स्वस्ति नो रुद्रः पात्वहमंसः। तो ये सारे मंत्र ऋग्वेद के थे। अब यजुर्वेद के कुछ मंत्र। ओम यज्जाग्रतो दूरमुदेति दैवं मतदुसुप्तस्य तथैवेति दूरंगमं ज्योतिषां ज्योतिरेकं तन्मे मनः शिवसंकल्पमस्तु। ओम येन कर्माण्यपसो मनीषिणो यज्ञे कृण्वन्ति विदथेषु धीरा। यदपूर्वं यक्षमन्तः प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसंकल्पमस्तु। ओम यत्प्रज्ञानमुत चेतो धृतिश्च यज्ज्योतिरन्तरमृतं प्रजासु। यस्मान्नरिते किंचन कर्म क्रियते तन्मे मनः शिवसंकल्पमस्तु। ओम येनेदं भूतं भुवनं भविष्यत् परिगृहीतममृतेन सर्वं। येन यज्ञस्तायते सप्तहोता तन्मे मनः शिवसंकल्पमस्तु। ओम यस्मिन् ऋचः साम यजोंषि यस्मिन् प्रतिष्ठितारथनाभा विवारः। यस्मिंश्चित्तं सर्वमोतं प्रजानां तन्मे मनः शिवसंकल्पमस्तु। ओम शोषारथिरश्वानिव यन्मनुष्या अन्ये नीयते विशुभिर्वा जिनैव। कृत्प्रतिष्ठं यदजिरं जविष्ठं तन्मे मनः शिवसंकल्पमस्तु। So now it's the Samved. Om Sanah Pavasva Shamgave Sham Janaya Shamarvate Sham Rajanno Shadibhyaha. So now some mantras are from Atharvaveda. ओम अभयं नः करत्यन्तरिक्षम् अभयं द्यावा पृथिवी उभे मे। अभयं पश्चादभयं पुरस्तादुतरादधरादभयं नो अस्तु। अभयं मित्रादभयममित्रादभयं ज्ञातादभयं परोक्षात्। अभयं नक्तमभयं दिवानः सर्वा आशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु। So now Ishvara Stuti Prarthana Upasana. Those who know it, please join with us. And kids also, if you know, speak loudly. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yadbhadram Tanna Asuva. Good Divine Creator, remove all the ills and evils from us and endow us with all that is noble. Om Hiranyagarbhah Samavartataagre Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asit Sadadhara Prithivim Dyamute Mam Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. The God who is the bearer of luminous bodies and Lord of all beings was alone present in the beginning of the universe. He sustains this earth and all radiant regions. May we offer our obeisances to that blissful being. Om ya atmada balada yasya vishwa upahasate prashisham yasya devaha yasya chaya mritam yasya mrityuhu kasmai devaya havisha vidhema. He is the giver of spiritual strength and physical strength as well. He is meditated upon by the whole universe. He is the Lord of immortality and death. We offer our obeisances to that blissful being. Om yah pranato nimishato mahitveika idraja jagato babhuva ya ishe asya dvipadascha tushpadah kasmai devaya havisha vidhema. He by his majesty is supreme among all animate and inanimate things of the world. He is the sole ruler of all creatures, consisting of all bipeds and quadrupeds. May we offer our obeisances to that blissful being. Om yena dyauragraha prithvi cha dridha yena swahasta bhitam yena nakaha yo antarikshe rajaso vimana kasmai devaya havisha vidhema. He who makes the sky blazing and the earth steady, who supports the realm of light and heaven. He is the measure of the regions in the mid-space. May we offer our obeisances to that blissful being. Om prajapate natvadeta nyanyo vishwajatani parita babhuva yatkamaste juhumastanno astu vayam Syamapatayorayinam. O Lord of all subjects, none except you pervade all these objects. May all our desires, for which we come to your shelter, be fulfilled, so that we might become wealthy and prosperous. Om Sano Bandho Rujanita Savidhata Dhamani Veda Bhuvanani Vishwa Yatra Deva Amritamana Stratiye Dhamanna Dheirayanta. The God is our friend, is the creator and sustainer of the whole universe. He knows all the places and the regions. In him, abode of happiness, roam those enlightened persons enjoying emancipation. Om Agne Naya Supatharaye Asman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yuyodhasmadjuhurana Meno Bhuishtam Te Nama Uktim Vidhema. O self-effulgent being, lead us through the path of virtue to prosperity. As you know, on the paths of actions, please keep us away from evil deeds. And we bow to you with reverence again and again. Om. Okay. Thank you. As you know, आज DAV संस्कृति स्कूल का ओपनिंग डे है. 2 साल के बाद हम पहली बार संस्कृति स्कूल को ऐसे इन पर्सन मिल रहे हैं. और जो ओपनिंग डे है हम वेदारंभ संस्कार से करते हैं. वेदारंभ संस्कार तो प्राचीन जो हमारे जो 16 संस्कार होते हैं, वो जो 16 सैक्रामेंट्स होते हैं, उनमें एक है वेदारंभ संस्कार. तो बच्चा जब पहली बार, नॉर्मली बच्चा जब प्राचीन काल में पहली बार स्कूल जाता था, पहले स्कूल का मतलब गुरुकुल, तो उसके लिए जो संस्कार किया जाता था, इनिशिएशन, जिसको आजकल ओरिएंटेशन आप कहते हैं, उसको उपनयन संस्कार कहा जाता था। और जैसे बच्चा जब ओरिएंटेशन लेता है, एडमिशन हो जाता है, तो उसको आजकल आपको एक आइडेंटिटी कार्ड मिलता है, यूनिफॉर्म पहनता है, जिससे पता चले कि इज स्टूडेंट। तो प्राचीन काल में उसके लिए जनेऊ पहनाया जाता था, यज्ञोपवीत, इसे साइन अप। जब जनेऊ किसी के गले में होता था, वो दो चीजों को इंडिकेट करता था, इधर ये he or she is a student of any gurukul or he is already educated person। तो इसी को उपनयन संस्कार कहते हैं। जब वो इनिशिएशन हो जाता था, उसके बाद जो नेक्स्ट संस्कार होता है बिगिनिंग ऑफ द स्टडी, पढ़ाई की शुरू करना, और उसको कहते थे वेदारंभ संस्कार। और जो पहला लेसन दिया जाता था वो गायत्री मंत्र का और कुछ वेद मंत्रों का, उसके बाद बाकी पढ़ाई चलती थी। तो उसी ट्रेडिशन को थोड़ा बहुत लाइव रखने के लिए, प्रॉपर वे में तो नहीं, एक जस्ट सिंबलिक वे में, तो बच्चों को आज जनेऊ संस्कार होगा और उसके साथ वेदारंभ संस्कार के साथ आपके स्कूल की ओपनिंग होगी। हो सकता है कुछ लोगों के मन में ये क्वेश्चन हो कि लड़कियों को भी जनेऊ पहनाएंगे। वो तो पुरुषों से ज्यादा महिलाएं पूछ लेती हैं, मतलब अपने ही ऊपर वो चाहते हैं कि जुल्म होता रहे। तो अगर आप ट्रेडिशन को देखें, हमारे हिस्ट्री को, एंशिएंट हिस्ट्री को देखें, तो देयर आर लॉर्ड्स ऑफ हंड्रेड्स ऑफ लेडी आचार्य जो आर देयर, जो स्कूल के प्रिंसिपल, गुरुकुल के आचार्य प्रिंसिपल होते थे, आचार्य होते थे। कोई भी एजुकेटेड आचार्य प्रिंसिपल बिना गुरुकुल जाए नहीं होते थे ना। अब बिना गुरु, तब तक आप गुरुकुल जा नहीं सकते जब तक एडमिशन ना हो। और एडमिशन क्या होता है? जनेऊ संस्कार। ठीक है, मीडिएबल एज में काफी हमारे यहाँ चेंजेस आए, लेडीज की जो राइट्स है उनको छीन लिया गया, शूद्रों के रूट छीन लिए गए, दैट्स हाउ हम उसी तरह के सोच में हैं। पर अगर शास्त्रों की दृष्टि से देखें, बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स बोथ ऑफ देम आर एलिजिबल टू वियर द जनेऊ, बिकॉज बोथ ऑफ देम आर एलिजिबल टू लर्न। तो इसीलिए सब पहनेंगे। अब हम जनेऊ संस्कार शुरू करेंगे। जो वॉलेंटियर्स हमारे पास में हैं, खास करके जो द किड्स यू हैव इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, वो थ्रेड, सैक्रेड थ्रेड इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू। छोटे बच्चों को मुश्किल होगा, वो हमारे वॉलेंटियर्स उनको हेल्प करिएगा। बड़े जो AYM के बच्चे हैं, यू कैन फाइंड योर सेल्फ। तो दिस इज ए थ्रेड। छोटे बच्चे हाथ मत लगाओ, आपको टीचर्स या वॉलेंटियर्स हेल्प करेंगे। ओके, सो उसको खोलो। कैसे खोलना बता दो, नहीं तो देखिए प्लीज, आपकी इसी फॉर्म में है। एवरीवन, दोज हु वांट टू ओपन, किड्स डोंट टच इट, योर पेरेंट्स और किड्स, वॉलेंटियर्स आर गोइंग टू डू इट। तो दोज AYM किड्स, यू कैन लुक एट मी। ये ऐसे है, इसको ऐसे खोलो। देखो मैं दोबारा बांधता हूं, इस फॉर्म में है आपके पास, एंड जस्ट होल्ड द टू साइड्स, open it, and then see there is a nut, there is a nut here. Hold the nut and slowly open this. It will be like this, and hold it in both of your thumb. अब उसको ऊपर करिए। जिसका नहीं हो रहा है वॉलेंटियर्स को पूछें। and विपाश प्लीज डू इट फास्ट, जल्दी करो। और बच्चे ऐसे पकड़ो। हाँ, गुड। किड्स आर स्मार्टर देन बिग बॉयज एंड बिग गर्ल्स। वो तो रेडी हो गए सारे छोटे किड्स। हाँ, गुड 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 गुड। और पहनना नहीं, जस्ट होल्ड करो। और जब बच्चे होल्ड करें तो वॉलेंटियर्स थोड़ा उठ जाए, फोटो लेना है। ओके, सो एवरीवन टेक योर थ्रेड्स ऑन योर हेड। गुड, लुक्स नाइस। रेडी? ओम, आचार्य जी मंत्र पढ़ेंगे। ओम यज्ञोपवीतं परमं पवित्रं प्रजापतिर्यत् सहजं पुरस्तात् आयुष्यमग्रं प्रतिमुञ्च शुभ्रं यज्ञोपवीतं बलमस्तु तेजः। ओके, पुट ऑन योर हेड, जस्ट पुट ऑन योर हेड, हेड में डालो, मुंह में नहीं। छोटे बच्चों को हेल्प करिए, हेड में डालो बस। Okay, now listen me. So now it's in your head and put your right hand inside it. Okay, done. Yeah, good, good. Kids are learning faster than big boys and girls. Okay. Right hand के side में, हाँ, good, good, good. ओम यज्ञोपवीतमसि यज्ञस्य त्वा यज्ञोपवीतेन उपन्हयामि। कर लिया? हाँ, प्लीज वॉलेंटियर्स मेक श्योर सबका ठीक तरह से पहने हो। इस छोटे बच्चे का अभी सोमेश जी देखिए, ये जो थर्ड बच्चा है ना, हाँ सेकंड और थर्ड बच्चे, हाँ इसका हाथ, हाँ ओके। So everyone, all the kids, those who have the Yajnopavit, will recite with me loudly the Gayatri mantra. Start. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. So later your Acharya ji, Acharya Brahmadev ji will explain you what is the meaning of this Yajnopavit or Janevu and why there are 3 threads. He will explain you later. ना भी करेंगे, बाद में करेंगे. Okay, later. So now we will start the Yajna. First Achaman. Okay, those sitting on the Havan Kund Yajmans, you and those kids are there. So you have waters in front of you in a small cup. Can you see the water? Okay. So you will take little water in your right palm, and when I will say Swaha, just sip it. Take the water in your right palm. You have the cup with you. Take. Om Amritopastaranamasi Swaha. All the kids. Yeah, good. And once again, we'll do it for 3 times. Second time. Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Third time. Om Satyam Yashah Srirmayi Shrihi Shrayatam Swaha. Very good. Okay. So you have napkins with you. So use the napkin to wipe your hand. So now, so take water in your left palm, left, and hold the water and just follow us. So this time we will touch different body parts, first right, then left. Okay? So you have to look at us and follow it. Okay, start. Om Vangmasyastu, right and left of your mouth. Om Nasor me Pranavastu, nose. Om Akshnor me Chakshurastu, eyes. Touch your eyes. Touch your eyes, Dev. Yes. Om Karnayor me Shrotramastu, ears. Om Bahor me Balamastu, arms. Touch your arms. Yes. Om Urvohorma Ojavastu, your leg. Thighs, thighs. Yes. Good. Most of you are doing well. Om Arishtani me Angani Tanustanva me Sahasantu, and all over your body. Good. Okay. So now, so we'll start the yajna. Those couples are sitting on yajna. Start the Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha. अपने चम्मच में कपूर ले लीजिए और उसको जलाएं. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वर्द्यहुरेव भूम्ना पृथिवी वारिम्णा तस्यास्ते पृथिवी देव यजानि पृष्ठे अग्निमन्नादमन्ना द्याया दधे। मेक श्योर अग्नि ठीक से जल रही है, थोड़ी सी घी डाल दीजिए अगर ओके। ओम उद्बुद्ध्य स्वाग्ने प्रतिजाग्रहि त्वमिष्टा पूर्ते संसृजेथामयं च अस्मिन् च धस्ते द्युतरस्मिन् विश्वे देवा यजमानश्च सीदत। समिधा धान, एक एक समिधा जो कपल हैं वो ले लीजिए। ओम अयंत इद्म आत्मा जात वेदस्तेनेध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नादेन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्नये जात वेदसे दन्नमम। ओम समिधाग्निं दुवस्यत घृतेर्बोधयता तिथिम् अस्मिन् हव्याजुहोतना। ओम सुसमिधाय शोचिषे घृतं तीव्रं जुहोतना अग्नये जातवेदसे स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे दन्नमम। द थर्ड वन। ओम तन्त्वा समिद्भिरङ्गिरो घृतेन वर्धयामसि बृहच्छोचाय विष्ठयः स्वाहा इदमग्नये अंगिरसे दन्नमम। Okay, hold your spoon. With every swaha we'll offer ghee. ओम अयंत इद्म आत्मा जात वेदस्तेनेध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नादेन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्नये जात वेदसे दन्नमम। ओम अयंत इद्म आत्मा जात वेदस्तेनेध्यस्व वर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नादेन समेधया स्वाहा idamagnaya jata vedase dannamama. Okay, hereafter all the kids, so you have to join with me to say swaha at the end of the mantra. Mantra means the sentence. Okay, everyone will say swaha. When you listen, I am saying swaha. Om ayanta idma atma jata vedastene dhasvavardhasva cheddhavardhaya chahasman prajaya पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नादेन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे दन्नमम। ओम अयंत इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेनेध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नादेन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे दन्नमः। चारवा कि पांचवा? ओम अयंत इद्म आत्मा जातवेदस्तेनेध्यस्ववर्धस्व चेद्धवर्धय चास्मान् प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसे नान्नाद्येन समेधया स्वाहा इदमग्नये जातवेदसे दन्नमः। That's it. So now jala prasechan, the sprinkling of water in all the four directions of Havan Kund. First east. ले लीजिए। ओम अदिते नुमन्यस्व ओम अनुमते नुमन्यस्व ओम सरस्वत्यनुमन्यस्व ओम देव सवितः प्रसुवयज्ञं प्रसुवयज्ञपतिं भगाय दिव्यो गन्धर्वः केतपुः केतन्नः पुनातु वाचस्पतिर्वाचन्नः स्वदतु। Good. So now again hold your spoon. With every swaha we'll offer ghee. ओम अग्नये स्वाहा इदम अग्नये दन्नमम। ओम सोमाय स्वाहा इदम सोमाय दन्नमम। ॐ प्रजापतये स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये धन्नमम ॐ इन्द्राय स्वाहा idam indraya idam namama. Okay, everyone, I forgot to make you say swaha. Om bhuragnaye
swaha
idam agnaye idam namama. Om bhuvarvayave
swaha.
Everyone, vedam namama. Om swaradityaya
swaha
idam adityaya idam namama. Om bhurvuvah swaragnivaayavadityebhyah
swaha
idam agnivayavadityebhyah idam namama. Okay, if you have anything for सृष्टिकृत थोड़े ले लीजिए जो हवन में बैठे हैं. ओम यदस्य कर्मणोत्यरीरिचं यद्वान्योनमिहाकरम् अग्निष्टस्विष्टकृद्विद्यात् सर्वं स्विष्टं सुहूतं करोतु मे अग्नये स्विष्टकृते सुहूताहुते सर्वप्रायश्चिताहुतीनां कामानां समर्धयित्रे सर्वान्नः कामान् समर्धय स्वाहा इदमग्नये स्विष्टकृते नमः घी ओम स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अग्न आयुंसि पवस आसुवोर्जमिषं च नः आरे बाधस्वदुच्छुनां स्वाहा. Everyone, इदमग्नये पवमानाय इदं नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अग्निरिषिः पवमानः पाञ्चजन्यः पुरोहितः तमीमहे महागयं स्वाहा इदमग्नये पवमानाय इदं नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः अग्ने पवस्वसपा अस्मे वर्चः सुवीर्यं दधत्रयिमयि पोषं स्वाहा इदमग्नये पवमानाय इदं नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः प्रजापतेन त्वदेतान्यन्यो विश्वाजातानि परिता बभूव यत्कामास्तेजोमस्तन्नो अस्तु वयं श्यामपतयोरयीणां स्वाहा इदं प्रजापतये इदं नमः. Okay, so hereafter both ghee and samagri dono, and please all the kids, even the adults also, please join with to say swaha at the end of every mantra. That's how you can participate. Om tvanno agne varunasya vidwan devasya helavayasya seshthaha yajishto vannitamah shoshuchano vishwadveshansi pramumugdhyasmat swaha idam agni varunabhyam idam namama ओम सत्वं नो अग्ने अवमो भवोति नेदिशो अस्याउषशो विष्टौ अवयक्षणो वरुणं रराणो वीहि मृळिकं सुहवो नयेधि स्वाहा इदमग्नि वरुणाभ्याम् इदं नमः ओम इमं मे वरुण श्रुधि हवमद्या च मृळय त्वामवस्विराचके स्वाहा इदं वरुणाय इदं नमः ओम तत्त्वायामि ब्राह्मणा वन्दमानस्तदा शास्ते यजमानो हविर्भिः अहेलमानो वरुणेह बोध्युरुषं समान आयुः प्रमोषे स्वाहा इदं वरुणाय इदं नमः ओम ये शतं वरुणाय सहस्रं यज्ञा पाशा वितता महान्तः तेभिर्नो अद्य सवितोत विष्णुर्विश्वे मुञ्चन्तु मरुतः सर्काः स्वाहा इदं वरुणाय सवित्रे विष्णवे विश्वभ्यो देवेभ्यो मरुद्भ्यः स्वर्गेभ्यः इदं नमः ओम मयाश्चाग्नेस्य नभिषस्तिपाश्च सत्यमित्वमयासि यानो यज्ञं वहस्य यानो देहि भेषजं स्वाहा इदमग्नये अयसेदं नमः ओम उदुत्तमं वरुणपाशमस्मदवाधमं विमध्यमं श्रथाय अथा वयमादित्यव्रते तवा नागसो अदितये स्याम स्वाहा इदं वरुणाय आदित्याय आदितये च इदं नमः ॐ भवतन्नः समनसो सचेतसा वरे पसौ मा यज्ञं हिंसिष्टं मा यज्ञपतिं जातवेदसौ शिवो भवतमद्य नः स्वाहा इदं जातवेदोभ्याम् इदं नमः ॐ सूर्यो ज्योतिर्ज्योतिः सूर्यः स्वाहा ॐ सूर्यो वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा ॐ ज्योतिः सूर्यः सूर्यो ज्योतिः स्वाहा एवरीवन किड्स डोंट स्लीप गो विथ मी ॐ सजुर्देवेन सवित्रः सजुर्षेन्द्रवत्या जुषाणः सूर्यो वेतो
स्वाहा
गुड ॐ अग्निर्ज्योतिर्ज्योतिरग्निः
स्वाहा
okay the swaha means it is offered, you are offering something, at that time you are saying swaha, and also whatever it is said in this mantra that is also true. So now again om agnirvarcho jyotirvarchah
स्वाहा
and everyone has to say, and those who are sitting in front of me, small kids, om स्वाहा ॐ सजुर्देवेन सवित्रा सजुरात्रेन्द्रवत्या जुषाणो अग्निर्वेतो
स्वाहा
ॐ भूरग्नये प्राणाय
स्वाहा
इदमग्नये प्राणाय इदं नमः ॐ भुवर्वायवे अपानाय स्वाहा इदं वायवे अपानाय इदं नमः ॐ स्वरादित्याय व्यानाय स्वाहा इदमादित्याय व्यानाय इदं नमः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरग्निवायवादितेभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः स्वाहा इदमग्निवायवादितेभ्यः प्राणापानव्यानेभ्यः इदं नमः ॐ आपो ज्योतिरसोऽमृतं ब्रह्म भूर्भुवः स्वरों
स्वाहा
ॐ यां मेधां देवगणाः पितरश्च उपासते तया मामद्य मेधयाग्ने मेधाविनं कुरु स्वाहा ॐ विश्वानि देव सवितर्दुरितानि परासुव यद्भद्रं तन्न आसुव
स्वाहा
ॐ अग्नेनय सुपथारायेऽस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् योयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो भूयिष्ठां ते नम उक्तिं विधेम स्वाहा ओके सो नॉर्मली जब जनेऊ संस्कार होता है या यज्ञोपवीत संस्कार, वो तो पूरी विधि जो है वो विवाह संस्कार से भी बड़ा होता है, मतलब 1-2 घंटे होते हैं, पर क्योंकि हम सिर्फ यहाँ एक टोकन के रूप में करते हैं, जो बच्चों को जनेऊ संस्कार होता है उसके बाद वो 5 विशेष स्पेशल व्रत की आहुतियाँ देते हैं, और उन मंत्रों को मीनिंग आपको हम वो करेंगे, आप मीनिंग को भी ध्यान से देखिए। एजुकेशन का क्या पर्पस होता था प्राचीन काल में, जब बच्चों की जनेऊ होता था वो 5 संकल्प लेते थे कि क्या वो पढ़ लिख करके क्या उनका पर्पस होगा। अब देखिए, तो इस व्रत मंत्र के साथ आहुतियां देंगे। ओम अग्ने व्रतपते व्रतं चरिष्यामि तत्ते प्रब्रवीमि तच्छकेयं तेन ध्यासमिदमहमनृतात् सत्यमुपेमि स्वाहा इदमग्नये इदं नमः। द सिंपल जो लूज मीनिंग है वो सेल्फ शाइनिंग फायर, यू आर द अपहोल्डर ऑफ vows. I have also determined to observe a vow through the education. May I be, what is that vow? May I be able to accomplish it with success, and that is renouncing falsehood through my knowledge. I hereby embrace the truth. Om avayo vratapate vratam charishyami tatte prabrvimi tachakeyam तेन ध्यासमिदमहमनृतात् सत्यमुपेमि स्वाहा इदं वायवे इदं नमः। O all moving air, you are the upholder of vows. I have determined to observe a vow May I be able to accomplish it with success. Renouncing falsehood, I hereby embrace the truth. इसमें एक चीज आप नोट करेंगे, ये 5 मंत्रों में जो 5 तरह के जो नेचुरल एलिमेंट्स हैं जो हम डे टू डे लाइफ में देखते हैं, सूरज है, चांद है, एयर है, फायर है, उन्हीं को एड्रेस किया गया, क्योंकि ये जो नेचर के एलिमेंट्स होते हैं दे आर वेरी मच फिक्स्ड इन देयर वाउज, जो उनकी काम है उसमें वो कोई कंप्रोमाइज नहीं करते हैं। तो वो जो विंड का काम है वो करता है, जो चांद का काम है वो करता है, जो सूरज का काम है, जो अग्नि का काम है, दे नेवर कंप्रोमाइज विद देयर ड्यूटीज। सो यही जो स्टूडेंट है, ब्रह्मचारी है, वो उन्हीं गुरु उसको उसी नेचर के एलिमेंट्स के द्वारा ये सिखाना चाहते हैं। जैसे अग्नि अपने जो भी उसकी गर्म होना, आगे बढ़ना, जो भी उसकी नेचर है, प्रॉपर्टीज है, उसमें कंप्रोमाइज नहीं करता है। तो जो स्टूडेंट कहता है मैं भी तुम्हारे तरह जब पढ़ लिख जाऊंगा, अपनी जो भी कमिटमेंट है, जो भी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, जो भी ऑब्लिगेशन है, उसके साथ कभी भी मैं कंप्रोमाइज नहीं करूंगा। अभी आपने पढ़ा अग्नि और वायु, देन कम टू द सूर्य। ओम सूर्य व्रतपते व्रतम चरिष्यामि तत्ते प्रब्रवीमि तच्छकेयम तेन रध्यासमिदमहमनृतात् सत्यमुपैमि स्वाहा idam suryaya idam namama. O all impelling sun, you are the upholder of vows. I have determined to observe a vow. May I be able to accomplish it with success, and that is renouncing falsehood. I hereby embrace the truth. Om Chandra Bratapate Bratam Charishyami Tatte Prabravimi Tatshakeyam Te Naradhyasamidamahamanratat Satyamupayimi Swaha Idam Chandraya Idam Namama. O delighting moon, you are the upholder of vows. I have determined to observe a vow. May I be able to accomplish it with success. Renouncing falsehood, I hereby embrace the truth. And the last mantra is addressing to the God, Supreme God itself. Om Vratanam Vratapate Vratam Charishyami Tatte Prabravimi Tatshakeyam Te Naradhyasamidamahamanratat Satyamupayimi Swaha Idam Indraya Vratapataye Idam Namama. O Lord of all vows and laws, the God, you are upholder of vows. I have also determined to observe a vow. May I be able to accomplish it with success. Renouncing falsehood, I hereby embrace the truth. Okay. Okay. So now Acharya ji will take 2 minutes to explain it, then we'll proceed to the next.
So if we look at the series of these 5 vows, the first one is Agni. Look at the characteristic of fire. The flame always rises up. So with true knowledge, you pledge today to always be like the flame rising up. Second, Vayu Vratapati, it's the wind. And what does the wind do? Spread the fragrance of flowers all around. So that fragrance of your personality, which was built up by true knowledge, you spread that all around, and spread the true knowledge all around like the window. Then Surya Vratapati, the sun. Just put the question, even on a cloudy day, you have indirect sunlight. There can be no total darkness during the day. So whatever be the situation, if we look upwards when there are clouds, at the borders of a cloud, we always see silver lining. That means the radiating sun is always there. So whatever be the circumstances you'll be walking into, knowledge should bring you to be bright like the sun in your life. Fourth one, Chandra Vatrapati, the moon. What does the moon do? It takes the scorching light from the sun, sends it back to us, cool, Sheetal, Jyoti Prakash. Can we be like that in our life when we've completed our cycle of formal education? We say education starts from the womb and finishes with the tomb. This is the common maxim in English. So it's like that when you come out with all the values that will be taught to you in the AV Sanskriti school, but just be like the moon. Spread it all around with all the coolness of that knowledge. Vratanam Vratapate. Just remember, Ishwar, God, the upholder of all vows, never go against all the laws it has created for the universe. I'll just give you one example. Water always rains on the mountain tops, flows down in the rivers up to the sea. It's never from the sea using the rivers to reach up. There's a cycle for that. So Ishvara, God, never goes against its own principles. We also, whatever values we'll be learning, we'll be sharing in the AV Sanskriti school, let's be adamant, let's be firm, strong on these vows and pledge to be good, noble persons, noble in our thoughts, noble in our words, and noble in our physical actions. Man, Vani, Sharir se jo hum bhi karma kare will maintain that purity, that sanctity, which is conferred to us in the Yajupavit. Thank you. Sorry.
ओके, नेक्स्ट जो सेगमेंट है उसमें एवरी चाइल्ड विल कम with the three samidha. Every child has three samidha, wood sticks in front of him or her. Everyone will come to the Havan Kund. One by one, they will offer 3 wood sticks. After that, they will offer 3 samagri ahutis of Gayatri mantra. Then they will come back to their seat. The other people will come. So the housekeeping rule is, हमारे जो यजमान है थोड़ी देर के लिए थोड़े से पीछे हो जाएंगे, तो हमारे 3 डायरेक्शन में वॉलेंटियर्स जो हैं, जो फैमिली पेरेंट्स या वॉलेंटियर्स, वो प्लीज हेल्प करेंगे. तो एक हवन कुंड में एक साइड में 2 बच्चे, मतलब 6 बच्चे एक साथ एक हवन कुंड में आएंगे, और इस तरह 18 बच्चे आ जाएंगे 3 हवन कुंड में, और वो 6 बार आहुति देंगे, 3 बार समिधा और 3 बार सामग्री. Then they will come back to their seat. The other 18 people will come. I'm requesting all the volunteers to make sure everything goes smoothly. तो एक साइड में 2-2 बैठेंगे. हमारे जो कपल यजमान है वो थोड़े सीट छोड़ देंगे थोड़ी देर के लिए, या तो पीछे बैठ जाएं चेयर में या कहीं बैठ जाएं.
Can you go please on this side?
हाँ, फिर हम दोबारा आप लोगों को बुला लेंगे. तो 2-2 बैठाइए. हाँ, और अपनी समिधा लेकर आएंगे, तीनों समिधा.
Please take the free wood sticks that are in your plates.
Okay, come with your 3 wood sticks.
Please come forward with that. And when we sing Swaha, you offer one of them into the fire.
नहीं 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 नहीं, देखिए एक तरह 2 कर्नर में नहीं, यहां 2 आ जाएं. 2 से ज्यादा नहीं, एक साइड में.
So that makes 6 on each Havan Kund.
Good. क्योंकि ये भी वेदारंभ संस्कार का एक रिचुअल और बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग रिचुअल है. एवरीवन नीड्स टू नो. रिमेंबर, ये जो हम कर रहे हैं, ये छोटे बच्चे आपको कहेंगे इनको क्या समझ में आएगा. हम छोटे बच्चों से करा रहे हैं, पर मैसेज हम पेरेंट्स को दे रहे हैं, है ना, क्योंकि पेरेंट्स इनको समझें तो होगा. ये समिधा का ये संस्कृत वर्ड है, इसका लिटरेरी मीनिंग होता है फ्यूएल, जो प्रॉपरली जल सके. आपको पता है प्राचीन काल में ना, कोई स्टूडेंट्स जब गुरु के पास जाते थे, या कोई भी व्यक्ति जब गुरु से कुछ सीखने के लिए जाते थे, उनके लिए रूल था कि दे हैव टू गो विथ ए गिफ्ट. गिफ्ट बिना लिए नहीं जाना चाहिए. और वो आजकल की तरह गुरु तो नहीं थे कि मोटा मोटा गिफ्ट चाहिए भाई, मोटे डॉलर्स की गिफ्ट नहीं. गिफ्ट होती थी 3 समिधा, 3 लकड़ी, और कुछ नहीं. लकड़ी को क्यों समिधा कहते हैं वो समझने के लिए बता रहा हूं. समिधा का मतलब होता है जो प्रॉपरली जल सके. एनी वुड कैन नॉट बी ए फ्यूएल. ए वुड विल बिकम ए फ्यूएल ओनली सपोज ये प्रॉपरली ड्राइड है, उसमें कोई कीड़ा ना हो, सर्टन कंडीशंस आर देयर, तब वो वुड जलने लायक होता है। तो वुड को जब आप आग में डालते हैं तो द वुड इटसेल्फ बिकम्स द फायर, यही है ना, हो जाता है। तो टीचर और स्टूडेंट के रिलेशनशिप में हमारे शास्त्रों में टीचर्स को फायर कहा जाता है, अग्नि, आचार्यो वही अग्नि। जो टीचर है वो खुद अग्नि है। स्टूडेंट कौन है? सूखी हुई लकड़ी है। रिलेशनशिप सेम है। एक स्टूडेंट जो कुछ नहीं जानता, अब वो सीखने के लिए तैयार है, वो गुरु के पास जाता है। जब गुरु के साथ रहने लगता है, सीखने लगता है, कुछ दिनों के बाद जो नॉलेज ट्रांसफर होता है, वो जो कल 5-7 साल का बच्चा था, 10-12 साल के बाद he or she itself become the guru, वो एक्सपर्ट बन जाते हैं। मतलब वो समिधा itself become the fire. So that is the symbolism of the समिधा with fire. तो जनेऊ संस्कार के बाद बच्चे 3 समिधाओं की आहुति देंगे with that sense that I am the समिधा means I am the शिष्य, the student, I am ready to be burned means ready to be a knowledgeable person. Okay, so now come to the housekeeping rule. तो जो वॉलेंटियर्स थोड़ा पास बैठिए। हर मंत्र के स्वाहा के साथ हर बच्चा 1 समिधा की आहुति देगा। तो इस तरह 3 बार में 3 समिधा। फिर उसके बाद गायत्री मंत्र बोलेंगे और हर गायत्री मंत्र में थोड़ी सी सामग्री, इस तरह 3 बार। तो एवरी स्टूडेंट विल गेट 6 टाइम्स टू ऑफर। तो शुरू करें।
Samvidha in your left hand, take one in the right hand. When we'll say Swaha, then you offer right hand.
Okay, I'm reciting the mantra. Om Agnaye Samidhamahar Bhrihate Jatavedase Yatha Tamagne Samidha Samidhyasa Eva Hamamaayushamedhaya Varchasa Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchasena Samindhe Jiva Putro Mamacharyo Medhavi Hamasani Anirakarishणुर यशस्वी तेजस्वी ब्रह्मचर्यस्य नादो भूयासं स्वाहा. Okay, before we are going to the second samidha, just read the English meaning. It's a very beautiful mantra. So the student says, I have brought the wood fuel for the enkindlement of the mighty yajna fire. As this fire blazes with this wood fuel, so I shine with long life, wisdom, vigor, animals, and sacred knowledge. O God, may I be enriched with high intellectual power. May I not be arrogant. May I be prominent, vibrant, possessor of the divine merits and the master of grain and food. Okay. Om Agnaye Samidamahar Bhrihate Jatavedase Yatha Tamagne Samidha Samidhyasa Eva Mahamayushamedhaya Varchasa Prajaya Pashubhir Brahma Varchasena Samindhe Jiva Putro Mamacharyo मेधावी हमसानी अनिराकरिष्णुर यशस्वी तेजस्वी ब्रह्मवर्चस्य अन्नादो भूयासं स्वाहा. ओम अग्नये समिधमाहर्षं बृहते जातवेदसे यथा त्वमग्ने समिधा समिध्यस एवमहमायुषमेधया वर्चसा प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसेन समिन्धे जीवपुत्रो ममाचार्यो मेधाव्यहमसानि अनिराकरिष्णुर यशस्वी तेजस्वी ब्रह्मवर्चस्य अन्नादो भूयासं स्वाहा. ओके, सो नाउ सामग्री उनको थोड़ा देंगे। वो 3 बार गायत्री मंत्र के साथ आहुति की सामग्री की आहुति देंगे.
So those who know Gayatri Mantra, please chant along with us in the same pace, same tone.
And everyone. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Thank you very much. So volunteers make sure kids are going back properly and the other 18 students will come back. तो आप तीनों आ जाओ, आर्यन से बच के वो तीनों इधर आ जाओ, आ जाओ। जो बच्चे अपने आप आ सकते हैं अपने आप आओ, दो दो जने बैठ जाओ। लेट मी गो इट। हाँ चले। Okay. Remember your seat and just sit down. No confusion, no talk. Okay. Ready? लेट। हाँ अब हो गया। हाँ हटा दीजिए आप, जिनका हो गया वो हटा दीजिए। तो आई एम स्टार्टिंग है। ओम ओम अग्नये समिदमाहर्षं बृहते जात वेदसे यथा त्वमग्ने समिधा समिध्यस एवमहमायुषा मेधया वर्चसा प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसेन समिन्धे जीवपुत्रो ममाचार्य मेधावी हमसानि अनिराकरिष्णुर्यशस्वी तेजस्वी ब्रह्म वर्चसि अन्नादो भूयासं स्वाहा। ओम अग्नये समिदमाहर्षं बृहते जात वेदसे यथा त्वमग्ने समिधा समिध्यस एवमहमायुषा मेधया वर्चसा प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसेन समिन्धे जीवपुत्रो ममाचार्यो मेधावी हमासानि अनिराकरिष्णुर्यशस्वी तेजस्वी ब्रह्म वर्चसि अन्नादो भूयासं स्वाहा। थर्ड वन। ओम अग्नये समिदमाहर्षं बृहते जात वेदसे यथा त्वमग्ने समिधा समिध्यस एवमहमायुषा मेधया वर्चसा प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसेन समिन्धे जीवपुत्रो ममाचार्यो मेधावी हमसानि अनिराकरिष्णुर्यशस्वी तेजस्वी ब्रह्म वर्चसि अन्नादो भूयासं स्वाहा। 3 हो गया। तो अब सामग्री की आहुति गायत्री मंत्र के साथ। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा।
Everybody will sing Gayatri Mantra together with us.
ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा। Okay, thank you very much. So now go back to your seat. A rest of people can come here. Please come with your 3 wood sticks. So most of you are AYM students, so no confusion. Just take your seat, one side, two kids. बैठ जा बैठ जा। और कोई रहता नहीं, सब हो गए? Okay.
Don't sit in the corner, sit on the side.
Okay, we are going to start. Time हो रहा है, काफी लेट हो चुके हैं। ओम अग्नये समिदमाहर्षं बृहते जात वेदसे यथा त्वमग्ने समिधा समिध्यस एवमहमायुषा मेधया वर्चसा प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसेन समिन्धे जीवपुत्रो ममाचार्यो मेधावी हमसानि अनिराकरिष्णुर्यशस्वी तेजस्वी ब्रह्म वर्चसि अन्नादो भूयासं स्वाहा। 1 wood stick. ओम अग्नये समिदमाहर्षं बृहते जात वेदसे यथा त्वमग्ने समिधा समिध्यस एवमहमायुषा मेधया वर्चसा प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसेन समिन्धे जीवपुत्रो ममाचार्यो मेधावी हमसानि अनिराकरिष्णुर्यशस्वी तेजस्वी ब्रह्म वर्चसि अन्नादो भूयासं स्वाहा। थर्ड। ओहुम अग्नये समिदमाहार शंभृते जात वेदसे यथा त्वमग्ने समिधा समिध्यस एवमहमायुषमेधया वर्चसा प्रजया पशुभिर्ब्रह्म वर्चसेन समिन्धे जीवपुत्रो ममाचार्यो मेधावी हमसानि अनिराकरिष्णुर्यशस्वी तेजस्वी ब्रह्म वर्चसि अन्नादो भूयासं स्वाहा. So now with samagri, the ahuti is with samagri. Om bhurbhuvah swaha tatsaviturvarenyam bhargo devasya dhimahi धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. Okay, thank you. So now all of you go back to your seat. And यजमान फैमिली है वो बैठ जाइए. पूर्णाहुति करेंगे. गायत्री मंत्र की एक बार देके फिर पूर्णाहुति करते हैं. कहाँ गए दीपक जी? आजा. ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा. पूर्णाहुति. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा. ओम सर्वं वै पूर्णं स्वाहा. बाद में यज्ञ रूप, बाद में लास्ट में. Okay, so with this the havan is now concluded. So all the kids sitting there, so they will do the prayer. All of you can join with us. Okay, just fold your hand, everyone, just fold your hand. All the kids fold your hand, everyone. Om medham me deva savita adadhatu. Om medham me. Okay, so go with the meaning. So repeat after me. Say, oh God, please grant me wisdom.
Please grant me.
Om medham me devi savit saraswati adadhatu. Say, oh God, you are the source of knowledge. Give me knowledge. Om medham me ashwino deva vadhatam puskarasrajau. Say, oh God, give me the knowledge. Let all the teachers and preachers give me the knowledge. Okay. Om mayi medham mayi prajam mayi agni tejo dadhatu. Say, oh God, grant me wisdom, creativity and strength. Om mayi medham mayi prajam mayi indra indriyam dadhatu. Say, oh God, you are the Indra, you are almighty. Bestow upon me wisdom, creativity and the organic power. Om medham mayi prajam mayi suryo bhrajo dadhatu. Oh God, you are the absolute sun, the all controlling God. Grant me wisdom, creativity and brilliance. Okay, thank you very much. So now the next is Gayatri Upadesh. So Acharya Brahmadev ji, as your Acharya of DAV Sanskriti School, so he will teach you the Gayatri Mantra in formal way. So everyone just listen and follow his directions.
So we'll be chanting Gayatri Mantras twice in parts. So I'll be saying it once and you kids please repeat after me and stop where I've stopped. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं. Repeat. Yeah. So let's analyze this part. Om ईश्वर का मुख्य निज नाम है, हे सर्वरक्षक प्रभु हमारे भी रक्षा कीजिए. It's the name of God, and as the supreme Father of this universe, you are all protecting, protect us. भू प्राणों के भी प्राण प्राणाधार, giver of life, sustainer of our breath. भुवा दुखों से छुड़ाने वाले, remover of our pains and sorrows. Swaha, the all blissful, Shuddha Sukha Swarup, और सुखों को देने वाला, the all blissful source of bliss and giver of bliss, to whom अपने भक्तों को, भक्त, those who follow the guidance and the instructions of God. भक्त ये नहीं जो सिर्फ हवन करता है और बाकी जीवन में सब कुछ उल्टा सीधा करता है. You have to follow that guidance of the knowledge given to us by God in the Vedas, and we are going to teach you the values, the Vedic values. So that would be the source of you, the guide, your roadmap to become a good human being. That refers to Ishvara, God. Savitu, Savita, Sakal Jagat ka Utpadak, creator of this whole universe. Varenyam, हम उसको चयन करते हैं. We choose God, the one and only worthy of worship. Now second part. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Repeat.
Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. Stop there.
So
That's it.
here we've added Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. So we understood the first part. Bhargo, remover of our ills and evils. हमारे क्लेशों से छुड़ाने वाले. The remover of all the ills and evils. Remember, only by praying to God, the ills and evils don't get removed. It's for us to do our job. जैसे कहते हैं ईश्वर हमारे कूड़ा करकट उठाने वाला नहीं. It's not the scavenger for us. It's only the divine guidance within us. And that divinity within us guides us always. Learn to give yourself moments of silence. अंदर की जो आवाज सुन करके उससे काम करेंगे तो आप गलत रास्ते पे कभी नहीं चलेंगे. If you always listen to the inner voice within you, you'll never go on the wrong path and you will stay free from evils. Devasya, divya guna wale, with all the divine virtues. Dhimahi, the one and only worthy we choose to worship, to contemplate, and to meditate upon. Now we'll go for full Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Now you repeat the full mantra. So remember, I've been listening to you carefully. Some have said Om Bhur Bhuva. It's Bhur and Bhuva. And when we come to Bhargo, it's not Bargo, it's Bhargo. It's BH if you read it from Roman characters. And then it's Devasya, not Devashya. Then it's Dhimahi, not Dhimahi. So these are things which you gradually have to take the text with you and follow there. So the last part says, Dhyo yo naha prachodayat. हे ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ विचारों और श्रेष्ठ कर्मों में प्रेरित करें. So we should understand by meditating, contemplating and worshipping God, एक ही काम होता है. ध्यो यो नः प्रचोदयात. ईश्वर हमारी बुद्धि को श्रेष्ठ मार्ग और श्रेष्ठ कर्मों में प्रेरित करता है. So it drives our mind, our intellect, the software in our brain, driving that for us to be able to move on the right path, right thoughts, right words, and right actions. This is why Gayatri Mantra is called Maha Mantra. We are praying for Buddhi, for the enlightened mind, Medha Buddhi, where we'll be able to sift between truth and untruth, between Dharma and Adharma, and between Kartavya and Akartavya, between right and wrong, and between what we need to do as duties and responsibilities, and shun negligence and all the bad things of life. This is the prayer. And this is called Guru Mantra because, as we did today, this is the mantra of induction into studies at the beginning of studies in the Gurukul. And I would request to all parents, we've published one pamphlet on today's program. We've given, I'll go briefly with that. We've given there 2 shlok showing that water only purifies the body, and we need knowledge, we need wisdom to bring purity at the level of mind, body, and spirit. We've also given the highlights on Yajyopavit, the Janev. 3 threads there, reminding us of the free duties since we were born. Pitririn, Rishirin, and Devrin. We owe a duty to our father and mother, to our parents, who are responsible for our birth and our upbringing. We also owe a duty to the rishis, to the gurus, to the mentors in our life, for they are giving us knowledge. And remember, the first source of learning, Matri Devo Bhava, Matriman Pitriman Acharyavan Purusho Vedaha, the mother first, then the father, then the gurus. Because you've been at home for 3 years till you go to K, pre-K or K. So there you've learned from your mother and your father. Then it's from the teachers. So we owe a debt of gratitude to them. Then Devrin, to Ishvara God and to all the benefactors, be it sentient or inert. So Pitririn, when we grow, we'll get married, we'll have children, we have to make our children 10 times better than us. Rishirin, we've got the knowledge, and once we get the knowledge, we disseminate it, we distribute it to the whole world. And knowledge is only one thing, which you have with you, you give it 100% to others, it still remains 100% with you. Devrin, remember the debt of gratitude, always be grateful to God, because it brings humility in life. Vedaram Sanskar, we covered the Gayatri Mantra. There is another one mantra which says, Om Mama Vrate Hridayam Te Dadhami Mama Chittamanu Chittam Te Astu Mama Vachake Mavrato Jushasva Brihaspatishva Niyunaktu Mahiyam. There we pledge together, both as students and Guru Acharya, all the teachers, all the mentors you'll be having. First, we'll try to bring harmony with our thoughts, with our words, and with our actions. And for that, we need the balanced mind, the balanced emotion. Mama vratete hridayami. That is, may our hearts be bonded. First, the emotional bonding and the bonding of knowledge. The free samedhas, Acharya explained to you. I'll give you another angle of this explanation. When you've put the samedha in the fire, the wood sticks, they become fire-like. So with the knowledge of the values of life, you should live up to the values and shine bright in life. And the last thing, after the havan, look at the samedha, it's turned to ashes. You can never revert it back to wood stick. So after having the knowledge of the values of life, please never go back to where you started, to zero. You've progressed in life by being a better human being. Don't go back. Now, there's the part of the parent's advice to the student. You'll be having it. Our humble prayers to you is to at least once a month, take this out and read it along with your kids. And one of the best time is dinner time. Switch off the TV, the mobiles and everything, sit with the kids and go through this pamphlet. Acharyaji will say the Sanskrit part and I'll be taking the English meaning.
So in Yajnapadit Sanskar, there is a vidhi that when the father or parents of kids advise their kids after the Upanayana Sanskar. So that is a very important part of the whole Sanskar. So Acharya ji will guide you, read on behalf of all the parents. So I will read the Sanskrit part, Acharya ji will read the English part. Everyone sit properly.
Sit down straight with the back, the neck and the head vertical.
Om brahmacharyasi asau apovashana karma kuru devamaswapsihi acharya dhino vedam adhishva dvadasha varshani prativedam brahmacharyam grihanava brahmacharyam chara.
So on behalf of the parents, saying, dear child, you are a student of the scriptures of Sanatan Dharma. As from today, always sip some water before prayers and meals. Do good deeds. Do not sleep during the day. Be devoted to your gurus. Be studious.
Acharya dhino bhavan anyatra dharma charanat.
Follow the guidance and the honest instructions of the guru, the teachers.
Prodhanrate varjaya maithunam varjaya uparishayam varjaya kaushiliva gandhanjanani varjaya atyantam snanam bhojanam nidram jagaranam nindam lobha moha bhaya shokan varjaya.
Stay away from anger and untruth. Keep off from all kinds of indulgence, excessive comforts, and exciting acts which disturb the mind. Be moderate in bathing, eating, sleeping, and don't overstretch awake time. Stay away from backbiting, greed, attachment, infatuation, fear, sorrow, etc.
Pratidinam ratrehe panchame yame chothaya vashyakam kritva dantadhavana snana sandhyopasaneshwara stuti prarthana upasana yogabhyasan nityamachara.
Wake up early in the morning before sunrise. Attend to your daily routine, toilet, teeth brushing, shower, asana, pranayam, and important, pray to Ishwar God with childlike requests to the Father. Connect to God through yoga and meditation.
Kshurakritam varjaya mansarukshyaharam madhyadipanam cha varjaya.
Avoid meat, stale food, and intoxicants.
Akamatah swayam indriya sparshena viryaskalanam vihaya viryam sharire samrakshya urdhuretaha satatam bhava तैलाभ्यङ्गनमर्दनात्यम्लादितिक्तकषायक्षाररेचन द्रव्याणि मा सेवस्व.
Do not waste vital life energies, because this is the period of brahmacharya. But as a brahmachari, do not waste the vital life energies. Preserve it and be a celibate of the highest order. Do not consume too sour, too bitter, astringent, pungent, or too salty foodstuffs.
नित्यं युक्ताहार विहारवान् विद्योपार्जने यत्नवान् भव सुशीलो भव मितभाषी भव सभ्यो भव.
Always be moderate in diet. Be of good conduct and be active in your learning. Be of good character, good temper, soft spoken, and cultivate civility and politeness.
मेखला दंडधारण भैख्यचर्य समिधाधानोदक स्पर्शनाचार्य प्रियचारण प्रियाचरण प्रातः सायम अभिवादन विद्या संचय जितेन्द्रियत्वादीनि एते ते नित्य धर्माः.
Be humble, kind, and respectful towards your parents, teachers, and others. Do Havan regularly, respect your gurus, understand the knowledge imparted to you, and turn it to wisdom. Greet your parents, teachers, and others whenever you meet them, and take leave from them, and have control over your resources. These are your duties to be lived in daily life. Never neglect these. And the child respectfully promises. So you'll repeat after me. I shall be of good conduct. Please repeat.
So now all the kids will repeat after Acharya ji, and you have to say, "Hey Acharya." Now go one by one sentence by one word by one by word.
So it says, O Acharya, I shall be of good conduct and abide by the discipline of life and study as you assigned to me.
Thank you. Thank you very much. With this, we are concluding this sanskar. So now Yajnarup, with Yajnarup Prarthana, everyone.
पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए, छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए। वेद की गाएं ऋचाएं सत्य को धारण करे, हर्ष में हो साए शोक सागर खेतोए, विश्व में धादिक रचाए यज पर हार हो, धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ ले संसार को। नीत श्रद्धा भक्ति से यज्ञादि हम करते रहें, रोग पीड़ित विश्व के संताप सब हरते रहें। भावना मिट जाए मन से पाप अत्याचार की, कामनाएं पूर्ण होए यज से नर नार की। लाभकारी हो हवन हर जीवधारी के लिए, वायु जल सर्वत्र हो शुभ गंध को धारण किए। स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो। इदन मम का सार्थक प्रत्येक में व्यवहार हो। प्रेम रस में मग्न होकर वंदना हम कर रहे। नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे। पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए। छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए। प्रभु आत्मिक बल दीजिए। आध्यात्मिक बल दीजिए।
आज के जो ब्रह्मचारी का सिंपल अर्थ है, जो स्टूडेंट होते हैं उन्हीं को प्राचीन काल में ब्रह्मचारी कहा जाता था। तो जो हमारे संडे स्कूल के बच्चे जो ब्रह्मचारी हैं उनको आशीर्वाद देने के लिए सब हम मिल करके बोलेंगे। मेरे साथ आप बोलिएगा। बोलिए ओम त्वम ईश्वर कृपया विद्वान शरीर आत्म बलयुक्त कुशली वीर्यवान अरोगः सर्वा विद्या अधित्य अस्मान दिदृक्षुः सन आगम्यः। It means, O child, by the grace of God, may you be knowledgeable, be physically, mentally and intellectually strong, be blessed with pleasure and vigor, be healthy and having all the branches of knowledge, come back to see us as our children. तो आचार्य जी जाएंगे, सब बच्चों को पर्सनली आशीर्वाद देख करके आएंगे। विद दैट विल कंक्लूड इट। ओम स्वस्ति न इंद्रो वृद्धस्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवा भद्रं पश्येमाक्षवीर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनूभिर्व्यसेमहि देवहितं यदायुः। ओम स्वस्ति पन्थामनुचरेम सूर्यचन्द्रमसाविव पुनर्ददताग्नता जानता संगमे मही। ओके सो थैंक यू वेरी मच। सो हम 15 मिनट अपने शेड्यूल कार्यक्रम से आगे हैं, मतलब लेट हो चुके हैं। तो मैं अपनी बात को मैं आचार्य जी को कहूँगा ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ मी एंड हिम ऑल्सो। तो वो जो मैसेज देना है वो दे देंगे। तो मैं अब टाइम होने के कारण मैं अब कुछ बोलूँगा नहीं। थैंक यू वेरी मच। नाउ आचार्य जी और टर्न।
ओम सभी को सादर नमस्ते। नमस्ते टू एवरीबॉडी। सो डीएवी संस्कृति स्कूल, Just remember, this is part and parcel of Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj is the umbrella organization under which runs DAV Montessori Elementary School and DAV Sanskriti School, and within DAV Sanskriti School is AYM. Understand the organization first. And second, what we want our children to be. Okay. Just give me 1 minute, I'll reconnect to the screen share. So our aim within DAV Sanskriti School is when you children as students, you come out of this DAV Sanskriti School, you become proud ambassadors of Sanatan Dharma. So that whenever anybody will argue with you or discuss with you what is Hindu Dharma, what is Sanatan Dharma, you know at least the basic living values on which you can affirm your life. And remember, the goal is none other than what the Rig Veda tells us. Manur bhava janaya devyam janam. Manur bhava, we are all born as human beings. But put the question, are we humane? Are we human in our thoughts, in our words, and in our actions? If the answer is yes, मन वाणी शरीर से जो हम भी क्रिया करते हैं, मननशील प्राणी होकर के करते हैं, तो हम मनुष्य बन गए. और फिर उस लाइन पे अपने जन्म को दिव्य जन्म बनाएं. And this is the same message when we study the life of Sri Ramchandra ji, when he emerged from the Gurukul of Vishwamitra Rishi ji, and the same life message of Sri Krishna ji when he emerged from the Gurukul of Maharshi Sandipani. Okay, the other part I will come with this story. You've seen the acorn. Can you see the tree within the seed? No. Usually the acorn falls from the tree in the fall season. And if there is snow, it just gets below the snow and some dirt. What happens during the time? It's pushing down the roots to the soil. So grow your roots. Then slightly it'll sprout up. You'll see one stem with 2 leaves and a bud. Each time fall season will come, the leaves will fall down. And when the leaves fall down, the tree is growing its roots down and further down, consolidating the foundations. And when spring comes, new leaves, buds in. That's the cycle. And after 10-15 years, you'll have a beautiful tree with a beautiful crown and giving good shade. This is what knowledge should bring in your life. The solid foundations be rooted in the values of Sanatan Dharma wherever you be in this world. And you'll be beautiful like the crown of the tree with the beautiful branches and leaves. When people look from far distant, they will say, oh, what a beautiful tree. And when they come below that tree, they will feel the coolness, the shade of it. So be that acorn seed now, slowly, gradually, you'll grow to be the oak tree. We are going to teach you the basics of Dharma. And we all know the 4 Purusharth: Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Dharma, righteous living; Artha, righteous earnings; Kama, righteous enjoyment. Eventually you'll go to Moksha and Mukti. But the basis, the baby steps is Dharma, righteous living. And Sanskriti school is going to teach you that. I think I have a problem with the connection. It's going. Okay. Then remember, why do we connect to the Vedas? Why the Vedic values? Manusmriti has a shlok which says, Shruti smriti sadachara shvasya cha priya atmana etat chaturvidham prahu sakshat dharmasya lakshanam. To know dharma, for those who are knowledgeable and who can read, you go to Shruti, the Vedas, the root scriptures of Sanatan Dharma. If you are not able to go there, go to the Smritis, the Upanishads, etc. And if you can't go there, look at righteous behavior around you, sadachara, satyacharan. And if you can't even go there, shvasya cha priyatmana. Do unto others what you would like others to do unto you. But remember that shlok brings you, the source is Shruti, the Vedas. None other. So whenever people ask you what is the root scriptures of Hinduism or Sanatan Dharma, unhesitatingly reply the Vedas, which are universally accepted, acknowledged to be the oldest book in the library of mankind. So this is what our intentions. I will just go briefly on the learning methodology which we'll be using. Shravan, you need to be good listeners to your teachers. Yesterday we had a working session. I requested them to have more interactive sessions. And the books that will be given to the pupils, to the students, my humble request to parents, take 15-20 minutes weekly, sit down with the kid and start preparing them for the next lesson. It's only the book of Naitik Shiksha, which is in English, that you will have to give yourself some painstaking exercise. You'll be learning, and at the same time, sitting down with your kid will be learning double with you. If you are dedicated, your kid will be happy to come. And the teachers would be engaging in interactive sessions, giving a playful learning curve. Second, Manan. Whatever you've learned, listened from your teachers and from the books, you need to sit down, contemplate. And the parents have a great role here. It's not sending the kids here to the school and the job is done. No, you have to be role models for that. Then Nididhyasan. When you don't understand, put the questions. And don't hesitate, even if it's a student of grade 1, okay. If you have a question, put the question to your teachers. If you have a question, put the question to your parents. Nididhyasan, because questioning increases our assimilation, our learning potential. And from questioning, you'll come to the right conclusion, that is Gyan ka Sakshatkar, realization of the knowledge. I'll come with another story again. Why? There's a story of a boy with an apple tree. He grew up with an apple tree by the side, and he was used to play, climb the tree, come down and everything. And when he grew up, he needed some toys. His parents couldn't afford. He went to the apple tree. He said, I need toys. The apple tree said, okay, pick the ripe apples, sell them, you'll get money and you'll get toys. He was happy, but he never came back, because once he had the toys, he forgot playing with the apple tree. But look where that leads to. He grows further, he starts working, now he needs more money to build a house. Then he goes back to the apple tree, I need money to build a house. The apple tree says, cut my branches and make your house. He was happy with that. Whatever never came back. When he was retiring, he thought, I need to go on vacations. So the best of them would be to go sailing somewhere. He again remembered, I go to the apple tree and ask, because each time I asked, I had them. So the apple tree said, okay, you cut the tree, take the trunk, make your boat and go for sailing. He enjoyed the sail, the cruise on his sailing ship. But even after that, you get tired. So when he was tired, he came back, again went to the apple tree. The apple tree, before he asked something, the apple tree said, I had nothing now to give you. He said, okay, I'm tired, I need only a place for rest. The apple tree says, my roots are there. So you lie down on there and you'll have some good rest. So what was there in the apple tree which allowed it to give the boys toys, to give the gentleman the wood for his house, the wood for his sailing boat, and again a place to rest? It was always the roots. Parents, be patient with your kids. Nurture the roots. We are just going to add something during those 2 free hours your kids would be here. And to further strengthen those roots, I would suggest to you, after the classes, join for meal, sit down with the parents, not when you finish the meals, you are gone. Give another half an hour, make new friends at your level. These kids would be interacting among themselves. They will have a new group of friends which they don't have at school from Monday to Friday. And these would be like-minded kids with the same background. They will have the same peer among themselves. And they're going to connect better and better to, I don't say to India, but to the rich Indian cultural heritage. Remember, Sanskriti is about culture. It's not about the country. Because most of the parents here have probably taken American citizenship. Loyalty now is to America first. Because you pledge allegiance to that. And you've forgotten your Indian passport. So teach the kids, you're growing up in America, but be connected to your roots. हमारे वैदिक संस्कृति सनातन धर्म के जो मूल्यों हैं उसको जीवन में लेकर के जी करके जीवन को साकार करें. And in the same line, Manurбhava Janaya Daivyam Janam, let's be true human beings and make our Janma Divya Janma bright shining life. Thank you. Dhanyavad. Namaste.
नमस्ते. दोनों आचार्य जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. एक बहुत सुंदर वेदारंभ सेरेमनी पूरी करी गई आज. It's my pleasure to welcome you all, although we are hour and a half into the program. Also everybody joining virtually on Zoom. I hope you are witnessing a beautiful ceremony to start our school year. So today, after 2 years, marks the restart of our DAV Sanskriti school in person. We've been doing virtually, many of you have attended, some of you are new, but this will be a great new experience for everybody. I'm going to take you through a little bit of reminders of what we stand for, who we are, and where we're going to go. Oops. Sorry. So our motto of Arya Samaj is Krivanto Vishwamaryam, make the world noble. And we can do it all together, one at a time, at your own self. A power of one, everybody can make a difference. Our mission of the DAV Sanskriti School and the VSS Global, Vedic Sanskriti School Global, that we are conducting online, is to impart Vedic values and Dharma knowledge to students right from the beginning, instill the roots at the age of 4 and take it forward as they graduate, mentoring them to achieve their full potential. As Acharya ji said, in the 2 hours, 2.5 hours of school, this is the introduction, this is the connection to our traditions, values, our scriptures. Rest of it depends on how much you practice and how much you discuss at home. So this message is really for parents, where how much you take it home and reinforce with your children, and that's how much better they will get. The idea is connection to Indian heritage, as Acharya said, and along with it, our traditions come, a lot of festivals, other activities, and we take pride in celebrating all those. And that is the kids' involvement and intro or connection to the knowledge of what's happening here. All this is not just to be left at Arya Samaj or DAV school. This is something that helps you grow further. It helps you maintain your identity and respect for where you come from. So be proud of who you are, be proud of following Sanatana Dharma and your scriptures. Some of the classes from past, some of the class pictures from over time, classroom where you will go starting next Sunday. This is, we've conducted yoga, we've conducted various classes starting with the Havan and prayer. The school started only with 6 children in 1994 when we were still in the old building. It grew in size with word of mouth. And this is very important. Your experience communicating to your friends and family members to give them the value that the children get here. Don't let them be left alone. There is no first day or the last day to join. The children can come, start registration online, and start the school next week. It's a fully pivoted remote instruction in 2020. As you all know, we had to stop gathering in the school in person, so we moved very fast to an online model. We have established our own set of Naitik Shiksha books. That doesn't mean we wrote from scratch up. We've learned from schools around the world, specifically the DAV school in Chennai, who produced these books and modified them to apply to the more relevant to US, to more relevant to us. And our students will be using that. Our teachers will be teaching from those in the Naitik Shiksha classes. We have dedicated Acharya for a while, and we are very blessed to have Acharya Brahmdev ji, who comes with excellent and very big background as well as experience with schools and with Vedic literature, as you may have heard. So, as we started, please spread the word. The registration is still open at davss.org/admissions. And outside Houston, we shall be offering online classes which begin in 3 weeks from today. And that registration will also be posted on the website. Some more glimpses. This is our children, our assembly. As you come in, that's what you will face. You'll be sitting in an assembly prayer for about 10-15 minutes, led by Acharya Brahmdev ji. Moving forward, you shall conduct Havan. These are glimpses of various classes. The program the kids did, we didn't want to take a lot of the time. I'll also share a video to show what we have done, what we have been doing. And really, how do we do this? I mean, that's really the question. How do we do this? How have we done it for the last 28 years, 1994 to today? This is our 29th session in starting. Fully run by volunteers and teachers. It is the parents who bring the children and want to give back to the school, to the Samaj. Your involvement will be so meaningful to you. We are blessed to have so many teachers whose children have graduated, but they are still committed. As you involve yourself more, your children see the same, and you definitely feel a difference in their learning levels. I'm not saying others don't learn. I think the parental engagement in what children do is the most important part. But involve yourself as a volunteer, bring your skills. We have a lot of technical people, we have a lot of writers and so forth. Bring your skills in helping the school continue to work very well. Volunteer to student ratio is less than 3 to 1. I mean, that says for itself. I mean, that's a lot we do. Our management team, there is the school management, then the Arya Samaj management, we are all committed to having the best of the school and having it continue to grow. Those who are not volunteering, you got a very small glimpse of the satsang and the pravachan today. This is your school. As your children are over there in the DAV school going through their classes, consider attending the Havan and the Pravachan here is your school. This will not only help you know what we do, but reinforce what the children are doing. We want our children to know Gayatri Mantra, but how do we explain to them what it means? We got to know it better, we got to memorize it better, we got to understand and be able to reinforce, be able to answer their questions. Believe me, our children will ask you questions you haven't thought about. And as you learn those scriptures, as you learn what's behind them, not only recitation, you will see that it becomes better enrichment for the family. More pictures to share, various activities that go on. We celebrate all the festivals, as I mentioned before, and I shall share a glimpse of what we did prior to curriculum, prior to pandemic. How are our classes scheduled? Naitik Shiksha classes by the grade level. Pretty much as you go forward, you get to new books, new teachers, or maybe not new teachers, but new content to learn. Hindi is by proficiency. Some of the children natively speaking Hindi at home can capture faster than those who don't, but that is by proficiency. There will be a test next week, I believe, to assign those classes. Electives, there are many electives offered, including bhajan, tabla, yoga, etc. This is all on the website. You've already selected some. Still chance to change if you feel like it, but this electives, some of them put the children on stage, the others have you learn certain things like practical science and Vedic math. Pre-AYM program. This is where children are knocking on the door, hey, why can't I go to AYM? It becomes transitional program for 7th and 8th grade. And we like to bring a child speaker every Sunday to this main hall. I know it may take a little bit, so we may start it in 2 or 3 weeks. But if there are children who prepare ahead, talk to Acharyaji, get the guidance on the speech, we shall welcome them next week. Children come typically around 11:50, present their content or their subject, and that gives them a lot of confidence to speak in front of people. You're not afraid of public anymore. You can stand here and talk, and that's one of the reasons. Arya Yuva Mandal, AYM, everybody's going, what is this? It's for high schoolers in DAV Sanskriti School. Besides having the spiritual education, they also engage in community activity. They engaged in the topics of their interest, like leadership and so forth. And we bring in special guests to talk on various topics. And they are interactive, completely interactive 1 hour session after the first hour. They start the Havan here, they go into their class, they have maybe 45 minutes, something like that. And they take on leadership roles, including what you heard Acharyaji talk about. AYM kids, please help the younger ones. This gives them opportunity for them to be learning the leadership or experiencing that. Service opportunities within and outside Samaj. When we have any program, our AYM is always there. And then we conduct blood drive, Meals on Wheels, Habitat for Humanity, and other community activities to help or work in the community in general. Calendar has been published. I believe it should be on the website. If not, it will be there soon. And this shows when we are celebrating what, how does the program continue. Big thanks to the teaching team. They've been working as we started to decide we're going to open this year, all schools are open. They've been working ever since and putting the curriculum together, making sure we have all the assemblies. I won't take all the name, but it's a very big team. Many of them connected with us for 28 years. Shashiji. And many of them started new, but they all attended the training yesterday. I hope it was very valuable as you move forward. And the training doesn't end in a day. It will continue every Sunday. So help me with a big applause to thank them all. Parent engagement, I think we've said it enough. Any skill you have, anywhere you have interest in, we can use your help. Just don't hesitate. Can I do this? Answer is yes. Answer is yes, and answer is yes again. So meet any one of them, the school team, the kitchen team, the maintenance team, the tech team, the AV team. We have many teams. Or if nobody else, talk to me. I'll assign you to the right group, and it will be great for you to get involved in our Samaj volunteering. A quote worth repeating, it is important enough for you, you will find a way. It continues from bringing the students here, spending your time here and volunteering the activities. If it's not, you'll find an excuse. So think what side you sit on, what's important, and let's put it to action. I'll end this with a very small video which will show our accomplishments and what the program was back in 2018-19 when we were fully open. Wait. Let me start over. I'm sorry. So this was our year 2008-2019, which when we had full session here. So there we go. School assemblies, inaugural day. Havan, lectures, teachers class, the 8 volumes of book that were adopted in 2018, connecting with the Consul General of India and the Indian programs, Hindi Divas, very big one, 3rd week of January. Dance class, music class, teachers training, Independence Day that we're going to celebrate today with flag hosting. Picnic, Volunteer Appreciation Day, and now the AYM activities. लोहड़ी पर हम लोग यज्ञशाला में हवन कंडक्ट करते हैं and everybody gets to do the offering in the havan. Celebration of learning is the second to last day of school when everybody gets to demonstrate what they've learned. It's conducted very well within the school premises. So classes and the children get to show their learning for the whole year. As you're looking at this, in a few minutes, we're going to see some cultural program. Despite not being in person, you will see what the children have learned last year in music and dance. So we shall be celebrating our Independence Day, and in that, with that, I'm going to hand it over for the cultural program to begin. Thank you for your attention. And like I said, anything you want to know, we have volunteers, management team, everybody here, and feel free to meet us. Give your time, bring your students to the school on time. And Acharya reminded me the Angvastra, which have been brought specifically from India, the Delhi Aryapadati Sabha arranged this for us, are for you to take home. This is a reminder for you to use when you do your prayers, use when you talk about DAV Sanskriti School, what you learned and so forth. So keep it with you, nicely folded. Here we are. Thank you very much.
एक्चुअली ये भी संस्कृति स्कूल का ओपनिंग सेरेमनी यही कंक्लूड होता है क्योंकि हम अगस्त 15 इंडिपेंडेंट डे सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं कल इंडिपेंडेंट डे और उससे रिलेटेड कुछ बच्चों का प्रोग्राम है बाद में हम राजस्व के लिए बाहर जाएंगे थैंक यू
अभी यहीं पर होगा अभी यहीं पर स्टेज पर परफॉर्मेंस है उसके बाद वो अनाउंस करेंगे वी विल ऑल गेट आउट एंड होइस्ट द इंडियन फ्लैग विद द जन गण मन द नेशनल एंथम हो गया
Namaste everyone. These children are going to present first national song, which we call it Rashtragan, Vande Mataram. Then they are singing Mera Juta Hai Japani, and they will be singing Hai Preet Jahan Ki Reet Sada. So, welcome them to the big. line, and you can imagine, no music, no beat, tabla, nothing. Just they have the tanpura, and that's where they learn. And they nailed it, and I'm so proud of them. So please give them a one more time, the big hand to the little ones. Now they will be presenting है प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा, बहुत पॉपुलर सॉन्ग है, सब जो ने परिचित होंगे. उस गीत को सब लोगों को याद है, लेकिन पता नहीं आप लोगों से कितनों को याद है कि उससे पहले बहुत सुंदर कुछ कविता की पंक्तियां हैं जो हम लोग जो यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं हमारे जीवन में बहुत अच्छे से चरितार्थ होती है. जब हम देखते हैं, हम यहाँ हैं विदेश में, तो दिल जो बच्चों ने गाया, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, उसमें तो कोई दो राय नहीं है, ये बच्चों के भी दिल हिंदुस्तानी है. सो लिसन द कविता की पंक्तियां बिफोर वी स्टार्ट द सॉन्ग.
जब जीरो दिया मेरे भारत ने, मेरे भारत ने, मेरे भारत ने, दुनिया को तब गिनती आई. तारों की भाषा भारत ने दुनिया को पहले सिखलाई. पिता ना दशमलव भारत तो यूं चांद पे जाना मुश्किल था. धरती और चांद की दूरी का अंदाजा लगाना मुश्किल था. सभ्यता जहाँ पहले आई, सभ्यता जहाँ पहले आई, पहले जन्मी है जहाँ पे कला. अपना भारत वो भारत है जिसके पीछे संसार चला, संसार चला और आगे बढ़ा. यूं आगे बढ़ा, बढ़ता ही गया. भगवान करिए और बढ़े, बढ़ता ही रहे और फूले भरे, बढ़ता ही रहे और फूले भरे, बढ़ता ही रहे और फूले भरे. मैं नित नित शीश झुकाता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। मैं प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा। इतनी ममता नदियों को भी जहाँ माता कह के बुलाते हैं। इतना आदर इंसान तो क्या पत्थर भी पूजे जाते हैं। मैंने जन्म लिया, उस धरती पे मैंने जन्म लिया, ये सोच के मैं इतराता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। मैं प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा, मैं गीत वहाँ के गाता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। भारत का रहने वाला हूँ, भारत की बात सुनाता हूँ। प्रीत जहाँ की रीत सदा।
Please give them a big hand once again. No, the curtains stay open. Just remove them. इसके बाद you just saw an example of what the kids can do. You just have to bring their talent here and yourself here, and we will help. We will contribute in our own ways to help shine the talent, shine the spotlight on that talent, and they gain a lot of exposure here. संजय जैन जी ने जैसे बताया था कि संस्कृति स्कूल में every week we have a plan that one of the childs would be a speaker. They first speak in the assembly in front of their peers in Sanskrit school, and then they come here. And that's that's one of the steps, multiple steps they will take along in their journey here to gain the confidence to stand up in front of a big audience and speak confidently. And you just saw a shining example of that. The next item is a dance. Again by DAVSS students, Kusum ji ne usko prepare kiya hai. So as soon as they're ready, we'll open the curtain.
है वीर जवानों का, अलबेलों का, मस्तानों का, इस देश का यारो, इस देश का यारो क्या कहना, ये देश है दुनिया का गहना। चौड़ी छाती वीरों की, यहाँ भोली शक्लें हीरों की, यहाँ गाते हैं रांझे, यहाँ गाते हैं रांझे, मस्ती में मचती हैं धूमें बस्ती में। पेड़ों पे बहारे झूलों की, राहों में कतारे फूलों की, यहाँ हंसता है सावन, यहाँ हंसता है सावन, बालों में खिलती हैं कलियां गालों में। कहीं जंगल शौक जवानों के, कहीं करतब तीर कमानों के, यहाँ नित नित मेले, यहाँ नित नित मेले सजते हैं, नित ढोल और ताशे बजते हैं। दिल भर के लिए दिलदार है हम, दुश्मन के लिए तलवार है हम, मैदान में अगर हम डट जाए, मुश्किल है कि पीछे हट जाए।
Thank you. Abhi, announcements? Now, just to catch up on the announcements today, let me share some slides with you. तो जैसा आप सबने देखा, आज का जो मौका है, जो ओकेजन है, वो DAVSS और VSS ग्लोबल का वेदारंभ और यज्ञोपवीत संस्कार आज हुआ बच्चों का। These are just some of the photographs. जो लोग हमारे साथ जुड़ नहीं पाए, who were late or they missed a little part of that, I'm just sharing some of the photographs we took for that day, for today. Oh, what's happening? So that was the occasion today, but coming up soon, and this is for all the parents and for the children who DAV Sanskrit School में, we Eternal Gandhi Museum, अतुल कोठारी जी भी हैं यहाँ पे बैठे, he is the founder of that museum here in Houston, and is going to hold a statewide contest. There will be essay contest, there will be poster contest, there will be speech contest, there's an iTribute multimedia contest, and that is coming up in September, and the deadlines are here, but just remember egmh.org, egmh.org. Please go to that website, look up the contest under the contest tab, and you will see all the details. Please register. This is a great opportunity for DAV Sanskriti school children to participate in a statewide contest. We have always, every year, participated in that, and every year, several of our students have won prizes. Following that, this is just a poster which you must have seen. Most of you have already registered. Anybody who has not registered, there's this copy of this poster lying outside on the front desk. There's a QR code on that. Please snap that and you will be able to go to the registration site on your phone and register your child immediately. The other thing which is coming up is tomorrow, is 15th August, for our DAV and ARGH family. DAV Montessori School is opening its session tomorrow, and registration for that is at davhouston.org. Coming up is 2 weeks from now is Acharya Ashish Ji, Darshanacharya Ashish Ji. He is visiting Houston from 26th to 28th of August. He is a very learned scholar, so please take this opportunity to join us here. He will conduct 2 yoga sessions, yoga and meditation sessions on Friday and Saturday. Friday from 6 to 8 p.m., Saturday from 9:30 to 12:30, and then also on Sunday he'll be part of the pravachan. The other for the parents, not only do we have schools running on during the week and on Sundays, but Acharya Ji conducts a lot of adult education classes. Here are the details on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. These are mostly in the evening. Some are in the morning session. Please contact Acharya Ji, या आप हमारी वेबसाइट पे जाकर भी इसकी डिटेल्स देख सकते हैं. We also have yoga sessions every Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. Conducted by our own Shekhar Agarwal ji. And the next thing we are going to be doing is celebrating India's Independence Day, 75 years of independence. Announcement khatam hone ke baad, we will have Aarti, and then we will all go outside for the flag hoisting. And if anybody needs any information, we would strongly encourage you to go to our website and register for receiving this monthly newsletter so that you can get updates on whatever is happening or coming up at Arya Samaj. With that, please, everybody please rise. आरती और शांति पाठ के लिए.
Namaste. Om, 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 Om. ऑन करना है क्या राजा? देखिए यहाँ से ऑन नहीं है क्या? Okay. So namaste everyone. Thank you for encouraging the students for the song and giving them encouragement to do better. अभी आरती जो है कोई परफॉर्मेंस नहीं है बेटा. सो आप सब लोग जिसको जिसको आता है, बड़े छोटे सब लोग हमारे साथ में जोर जोर से गाइए. ओम जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे. भक्त जनों के संकट, दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. जो ध्यावे फल पावे, दुख विनशे मन का. स्वामी दुख विनशे मन का. सुख संपत्ति घर आवे, सुख संपत्ति घर आवे. कष्ट मिटे तन का. ओम जय जगदीश हरे. मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी. स्वामी शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी. तुम बिन और न दूजा, प्रभु बिन और न दूजा. आस करूँ मैं जिसकी. ओम जय जगदीश रक्षक मेरे, करुणा हस्तु बढ़ाओ, करुणा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, द्वार पढ़ूं मैं तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार मिटाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी कष्ट हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जय जगदीश हरे, स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, दास जनों के संकट, क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे, ओम जय जगदीश हरे। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। हे नाथ सब सुखी हो, कोई न हो दुखारी, सब हो निरोग भगवन, धन धान्य के भंडारी। सब भाद्र भाव देखे, सन्मार्ग के पथिको, दुखिया न कोई होवे, सृष्टि में प्राणधारी। दुखिया न कोई होवे, सृष्टि में प्राणधारी। शांति पाठ। ओम देव शांतिरंतरिक्षं शांति, पृथ्वी शांतिरापः शांतिरोषधयः शांति, वनस्पतयः शांतिर्विश्वे देवाः शांतिर्ब्रह्म शांतिः, सर्वं शांतिः शांतिरेव शांतिः, सामा शांतिरेधि। ओम शांतिः शांतिः शांति। अब जय घोष। जो बोले सो अभय। सत्य। मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र जी की, योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण जी की, महर्षि दयानंद जी की, ओम का झंडा, आर्य समाज, वेद की ज्योति, प्रणव ध्वनि ओम। Now the bhojan mantra. Om annapate annasya no dehanamivasya shushminam prapradatam tarishaujam no dehi द्युपदे च दुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हमारे दोनों आचार्य जी को नमस्कार एंड आप सभी को सादर अभिवादन। नमस्ते।
मंत्र हो गया, बट भोजन से पहले झंडारोहण होगा. सो प्लीज एवरीबडी गो आउटसाइड, outside the lobby in front of the building. Everybody will gather there.
बारिश हो रही रुक गई आजा बच्चों। This school is student. Come, whoever is there, want to come join them. Come. चलिए आप शुरू करें। आचार्य ब्रह्मदेव जी कहाँ गए? ब्रह्मदेव जी संजय नहीं है कि आचार्य ब्रह्मदेव जी। आचार्य जी चलिए आप भी चलिए ना। आशुतोष जी आइए ना। दिनेश भेजना पड़ेगा आज। सुषमा जी कहाँ दिख रही है? नहीं बुला रहे। बड़ा बारिश देव जी अकेले हैं जी।
वैसे 15 अगस्त को नीचे से चढ़ता है, तो ये भूल गए थे, अभी दोबारा कर रहे हैं। या गांठ जरा लगता फेविकोल का जोड़ है। सेवेंटी फिफ्थ है, 3-4 बार लगेगी अभी तक। गांठ बड़ी जोर से बांध दी है। यार खोली तो
उन बच्चों को खड़ा करने का क्या फायदा है पीछे? नहीं, बच्चे लोग आप इधर आ जाओ। मातरम मातरम